Got one? Nice, nice. No way! That's a pretty good one, man. Holy shit! Yeah! Yeah!
We're not sharing this location.
Nice. Beautiful. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Look at this guy. There we go. Trout baits are coming up.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna swap out this carp bait.
Look at these things.
Wow, look at this guy. Is it a rainbow?
No, actually.
Is it a brook trout or a brown trout? I always get mixed up which ones are which.
Yeah, that's not rainbow.
There he goes.
That's what you got there.
Exactly. I thought that's why I was like, oh, they're stripers. No, they're not stripers. I would never have thought they would be here.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we got a bunch of trout that have been trapped in this little pool over here. There's so many trout all over here. Hoping to get on the end of them. Look, I can see them right in front of me. I see the koi, yeah. Over there, yeah, at the back, the goldfish. Bluegill. Well, that counts as a first fish on the fly rod. First little bluegill on the fly rod. So that's actually my very first fish on a fly independently. Because I caught a jack on the fly in Florida, but I was using live bait with a guide, so that doesn't really count. At least not in my book anyway. All right, we're both off the mark. Yeah, I'm gonna switch out to one of these eggs. I'm gonna go to one of the eggs. You know those little eggs that we have? If you think about it, these are probably the trout that they stocked the creek with.
Yeah.
So these are hatched, raised.
Right. They don't know what to get.
So they're mostly going to be feeding on what they've been feeding on their whole lives, which is these little egg things that they get in the hatcheries. So I'll try one of those, see how it goes. Going nice and slow here because there are literally dozens of trout. I don't know if you can see them on the camera, but there are dozens of trout all over here. So if we can find what they want to eat, today is going to be a very, very productive day. So as well as trout, we've also got a bunch of koi or goldfish in here too that are actually feeding off the top. So I do have a couple of carp lures that I could try out to try and entice them. For now though, we're going to try and get on the end of a trout because I've never caught a trout before and there's way too many trout here not to have a crack at it. Nice. Well, what'd you get?
Carp.
Carp, really? What are you throwing out?
Like from my run.
Oh, a worm. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go to a worm. I was literally thinking about switching out because they're not interested in the egg. So my buddy's just got on the end of a carp here.
I think it's called the fruit. Because I was throwing shot guard.
Uh-huh.
But still, that's a good feeling.
Nice. Looks like a good one.
Yeah.
I see him. Yep.
I don't want to give up.
He's putting a pretty good fight in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I see him. Yeah, I see him. Oh my God, they're huge.
Yeah, they're enough. Like, I don't know, 6-7 pounds.
They're huge for this pond, this pool. That's a big fish. That's a big fish. Yeah, I see him on the side. Yeah.
Oh, I got.
Wait, it's a shad. Is it a shad or a carp?
Carp, yeah.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
Ah, that was good.
Good. There's like two right next to him as well.
Yeah.
About the same size.
There's like 30 or 40 of them.
I see it. So I was just switching out batteries and my boy here, Clemens, just got on another carp. So at the carp master this afternoon.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, I see him. I see him.
Fighting even better than the last one.
Yeah, it might be a little bit bigger this one. You get him on the shad dart again?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I eat them.
He's trying to run in those rocks. Yeah, this pool is just filled with fish today. We got carp, we got trout, we got bluegill. Pretty sure I've seen a bass or two. It's just a really good day, really good spot. See if we can get on the end of this carp, bring him in. You got time, you got time. Yeah, he's right here, right here.
Yeah, I got him by the fin, I think.
Yeah, he's foul. Yeah, he's foul hooked again. Yeah, maybe walk backwards in the shallows. There he goes.
Man, this is a weird thing.
It's a good, healthy looking fish.
My turn.
It's all right, buddy. We're gonna get you going soon.
Touch this scale.
The scales. Ooh, damn.
Wow.
They're cool.
Perfect.
Let's go for the release. There he goes. Nice catch, man.
He looked bigger in the water.
He did, didn't he? He did.
Oh, nice. Thanks for help.
No problem. So, I'm still on one bluegill. Clemens is here catching trophy trout. Nice carp.
Rainbow carp.
Exactly. Rainbow carp, right. Look at this guy. Look at this guy over here showing off. There is literally about 40 carp over here. You're right. That is insane. You got off?
Yep.
All right, I got to figure out what to throw. I am getting blanked. Oh, I had a bite. I had a bite. Yeah, on the clouser. Whoa. There we, oh, come on. I was reeling it in, and then as I reeled it in, it went for it. Wasn't ready for it. That felt like a good fish too. Well, I'm guessing they've probably eaten most of the bluegill in here, so anything that kind of even moderately looks like a bluegill, I feel like they'll hit. There also might be a bass over there. So I've had 2 bites on the clouser. Whatever it is, it's hit it twice. That second time I just was not ready for it. But now I'm ready for it. Oh, come on! That's 3 times this frickin' thing. My buddy over here, Clemens, is just the carp master today. It's like the 4th carp he's caught on the fly rod. It's like a pretty nice one. Small. Good. Good going. So I guess you guys are probably wondering, like, how am I finding the 5-weight? 5-weights are pretty good. Casting it is completely different to the 8-weight, because with the 8-weight you can kind of rely on the weight of the rod just a little bit more to get the line out, I found. Whereas this is much more finesse. Like, I actually have to hone my technique more to be better at casting a 5-weight versus just using like brute force to get the 8-weight out. But I'm enjoying it. It's a learning process, obviously, and one I'm hopefully going to get better at as I put more hours in. I really want this guy to come back, because he's hit this 3 times now. Just doing some false casts, get some line out. There we go, get it out there. Another thing I'm noting with the 5-weight versus the 8-weight is I am nowhere near as tired with the 5-weight as I was with the 8-weight. Casting the 8-weight for a few hours, especially when your technique is not very good, as I'm demonstrating here. Just absolutely taxes the arm and the shoulder. Whereas this thing, I can throw this thing all day. I don't really feel it. There we go. It's fighting good. No, it's a bass. It's a bass. Knew it. Just gonna drag him out here. Nice, nice bass on the fly. Woohoo!
Nice.
Nice. Look at the size of this guy. That is a healthy largemouth bass on a clouser. Beautiful. And get it out right in the lip. I had a feeling it was a bass. See if I can get the release on camera. There he goes. I knew he'd come back for it. All right. So, finally got 2019 underway. Actually caught some fish for once, which is really nice. Pretty awesome. Can actually upload a video with some fish in it this time. Looks like a carp.
Yeah, by the tail.
By the tail. He got off?
Yeah.
There he goes. So we caught carp, we caught bass, we caught trout, bluegill. What else is there to catch? So I've caught my first couple fish on the fly rod independently. Caught a nice largemouth bass and a tiny bluegill. So the skunk for 2000 and just wrapped my clouser around my rod there a few times. So as I was saying, the skunk for 2019 is officially broken. Happy days. So if you're wondering what I'm using, this is my fly box. Unfortunately, it is a little bit disorganized now because a lot of the flies fell on the ground. So most of it, though, as you can probably tell, is for bass fishing. I don't really have that many trout flies or panfish flies. I literally have like a dozen or so. So I've still got to build up my inventory. But I caught the, what did I catch the bass on? Caught the bass on this little clouser. Not sure what the size is. It might be like a size 3. It's like one of these, but just a smaller version. I can just pull it out. It's basically the same thing, just smaller. Those are a little bit too big for this creek. I got some top water. I got some nymphs. I've used a worm. I've used an egg. I'm not really sure what this is. Could work. I have some carp lures. Which haven't really worked that well today. So I might go to one of these little nymphs. See if I can get some of these trout to take it. It's been a perfect day. I mean, it's overcast. It has been raining a little bit, but it's so light, the rain, you barely even notice it. And as you can see from this spot where I'm fishing, the rain is actually brilliant because what it does is it floods this little pool, raises the water level by a couple feet. And what happens then is the fish in here kind of get trapped. You can kind of tell from looking around, they can't really move anywhere. They can't swim up the creek, obviously, because of that dam. They can't really swim out of this little pool because it's way too shallow. I mean, it goes from maybe 4 or 5 feet to, barely a couple inches. So, I mean, I guess the trout could get out, but the bass and the carp are going to have to wait until it rains. And even when it rains, it only is getting to its current depths. It's not going to get much deeper than that. Like, it's not going to go to 6, 7, 8 feet where they could, just book on out of here and go further down the creek. They're kind of, as I say, they're kind of stuck. So my boy Clemens over there is just slaying more carp, as you can kind of see. But I am not really after the carp today, although it would be nice to get on the end of one. I would really kind of at this point like to catch one of these trout, but between the two of us we've only caught one so far, so it's going to be a little bit difficult, I think, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, it might be that same one I saw. Told you, man, this spot produces. Just literally put on a little fly for panfish too. But I was like, oh, there's only gonna be like one bass and I won't catch it. Oh, that is a nice bass, man. That is a nice bass. Oh. Ole. Look at that bass, man. Look at that nice creek bass. Woo. That's good job, man. Good job. There you go. Oh, you hooked him again?
Just
double hook.
Double hook. Hey.
Alrighty, I'll get a couple. That is a nice bass, my friend. Oh, finger in the way. Nice. Good job. For the release. There he goes. Just another day in the creek for him. Dude, there's one right here. Do you see him?
There's a couple.
Of course, I'm gonna go for the bluegill. Just my luck.
That's a nice one.
That is a huge, oh my God. Did he eat all the other sunfish? That's a nice red breast. That is a nice red breast. Holy crap. Dude, you're having a day today. A day of days.
Today is a good day and another day is going to be just terrible. To compare with this, definitely. Oh, it's beautiful.
Beautiful, yep. There he goes. Beautiful, yep. There he goes. All right. Hey, what's going on, fellas? So that was a pretty good day out on the water. I'm back at the desk doing a little bit of editing, just putting that together, putting the final touches to it. That spot that I was fishing is a secret spot on a local creek that I discovered about a year and a half ago when a friend recommended it, and ever since it's been a pretty amazing place to go in the spring and in the summer. As you can tell by the footage, it's just loaded with fish. So I'll be going back there throughout the spring and throughout the summer. So next week I'm going to be in Charleston, and I probably won't be fishing, although I think I might take my 8-weight and see if I can do any fishing from the beach. But it's something I'm not sure about. Like I don't know. Maybe I'll take a surf rod as well, just to mix it up a little bit. But in about 2 weeks when I'm back, I really want to get out on the kayak, because I know I haven't been out on the kayak for a year. So I'm going to try and clean it out, get the dust off it, rig it up, and then hopefully bring you some kayak footage as we really gear up for the onset of the spring, because we're about 2 or 3 weeks into the season now, and the fishing is hotting up. So I'll try and get out on the yak and give you some content from the yak. But until then, it's been a pleasure. Have a great day. Appreciate you stopping by. Take care. Bye-bye.